isn't it?
Everyone bar Hendry in the box. Oh, it's a flat one across the face of goal and blocked on the line by Luke Young. Heroic block by Young as the keeper was bearing down on him. 20 seconds left. Here's another corner. Floated in this time towards the keeper, flicked partly away. It'll be retrieved on the right flank. Well, they let it go for the throw-in. Keeper staying up there. Thrown in to Hendry. Sets himself, crosses it in, the keeper's under it again. It's headed into the goal mouth, easy for Howard. And Wrexham will hold on to that. And that is the final whistle. Wrexham win the first away game of the season. And well, I mean, they deserved it. It was only really in those closing moments where they felt dangerous to me, Tranmere. Wrexham held them at arm's length, but nervous moments at the end of those scrambles. Big block by Luke Young. But the fact is that Wrexham have won it. A goal by Aaron Hayden in the second half after a first half which Wrexham had completely dominated. And Wrexham get a massive win.
Well, I've got to say, Mark, I think 1-0 really flatters Tranmere. I think we were the superior side for the whole 90 minutes. The fans have been excellent. So happy with that performance, Neil.
Yeah, as Mark said, our first away win, which is a great 3 points for Wrexham. What I really like as well, a clean sheet as well.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have scored 3 or 4 goals, but recently we've leaked goals in. But that's the team he's got to look at now, where there's the nucleus of the squad he keeps together, because they're so defensive. They work so well as a team, and we should have we should have scored a lot more goals. We all know that. Even Wayne Phillips said to me half time, how we haven't scored 3 goals, I don't know. But I really enjoyed watching that game. It was only 1-0, but I thought Wrexham were dominant throughout. The players have been excellent, the fans have been fantastic. It's just a shame we couldn't get a couple more goals, but you don't win games on a number of goals. You win games by beating the opposition by more goals. So 1-0, I'm happy with.
The boos ringing out around 3 sides at the final whistle, but the Wrexham fans making a heck of a noise. Awful lot of Tranmere fans seem to stay behind just to watch them.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, that, isn't it?
It's an impressive sight, guys, isn't it, to see that Wrexham end all up there standing, cheering, clapping their hands. The camera's on the Wrexham fans at the moment, and it is just a spectacle.
Yeah. Well, I'm absolutely delighted, because I think that's performance of the season so far, away from home in such a tough place, in such a tough fixture, in a derby game. But I do have to say, I think Tranmere were a very poor side today, very poor.
I think we made them look poor, to be honest. We had so much,
there's a lot of misplaced passes and stuff that, we did force a lot of errors, but yeah, Wrexham were excellent today.
Well, we were inventive going forwards. We created a lot of chances. Again, frustrating we didn't score more than just the one. But I would also say, defensively, as Neil said, a clean sheet. And until that scramble 6 minutes into added time when their keeper went up, I've got to say, I didn't really feel under too much pressure. I didn't really see Tranmere getting the goal back, and that was a nice sensation too.
Yeah, we looked defensively solid today, but again, I think a lot of that was a concoction of Tranmere just didn't. Maybe it's our defensive structure really forcing them to make errors and what have you, but they weren't up to much going forward at all. No threat at all. No creativeness in midfield. A lot of misplaced passes. They just looked panicked, and we bullied them today. We really did bully them, didn't we?
Absolutely. Brace yourself for a horrific segue. And as the PA announcer plays local hero, there was no local hero today, but who was your man of the match? Oh, see that then? I want to work for 5 Live. My standards are that low.
Oh, it's a tough one, that. I want to say James McLean.
He was good, wasn't he, up and down the left? Yeah. I'm going to throw my vote in for Palmer, because he just forced like he was on beast level.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, it sounded really good.
Aaron Hayden as well has got to have a shout as well for the goal.
Ryan Barnett.
That would have been my shout, would have been Ryan Barnett. Yeah. But they all put in a great shift. You couldn't have faulted any one of those players on that pitch today. They all put in a 100% shift. Quality football. We limited Tranmere to very few chances. we defended very well. I mean, Tranmere lacked ideas because they just came up against a brick wall, and that's when they went long. They wanted to go over the top, and those balls weren't the best. And they've tested us a couple of times. Their fans got excited maybe 3 times during the game.
Yes, that's a good point. That, yeah.
Where we were constantly digging at their heels, shots on goal, shots over the bar. I really enjoyed that game, guys, even though it was just a 1-0. No point during that game did I feel nervous that we're going to concede a goal, which is what I felt like last season.
That could have been a 5-0 though on other days. Their keeper played really well. We constantly threatened them in the box.
Yeah.
But if I was a Tranmere fan today, I would be thinking, wow, this side is poor though.
I think that's very fair. Did we pick a man of the match then?
Well, I said McLean, you said Palmer,
and then Barnett was thrown in, which I thought he had a cracking game, but they gave him acres of space down that wing, so
I'm willing to go for Barnett.
I think McLean deserves it. I'm not going to change mine.
I'm willing to go for McLean.
We'll go for McLean, guys.
Yeah.
Barnett it is then.
Yeah.
Go on, McLean's fair enough. He had a good game down the left, and he was very solid. No problems defensively down that side of the pitch at all, were there? Well, Wrexham got to 8th in the table.
They lacked ideas, didn't they, Tranmere, to be honest?
Oh yeah.
Really lacked creativity.
I was really unimpressed.
They improved when they brought that young lad on in the